All right, we're back, and I'm gonna I got it! I got it, and this time I got the fucking TT trophy. Boom.
Boop.
Why did I not? Oh, there we go. All right, yeah. Did it actually count it? The system is online. You saved Banjo Land. Congratulations.
Banjo Land.
You beat the mission twice to get the one reward.
Aren't you
Yay!
lucky? Swiping out people's tombstones. They didn't do anything wrong. They're dead. That's just a book. That bridge is clearly a book.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I don't know what. Tell me.
Fuck him.
Well, there's an enemy. Good thing he sucks. Oh god, he heard me.
You know what?
Look at his angry eyebrows. And his little stubby arms.
This will get me to where I need to go faster, because I can go anywhere.
Gotta go faster.
Faster. More money! Bigger plane. Bigger money.
Bigger money.
That was a quote from you. We were talking about how George Lucas needed, when he got a bigger plane, and he fired his pilots because they didn't know how to operate it.
Ah, it was Skittles' story, actually.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's such a George Lucas thing to do. Like, yeah, first I used to like small, humble planes, but now I like big planes. And then you chimed in, bigger plane, bigger money.
Well, I'm proud of myself for the joke. I don't remember.
One of the clients at the salon used to be his pilot.
Yeah, that's you've cut for some celebrities.
George Lucas's personal pilot?
I feel like that's
That's not a fucking celebrity.
why are his eyeball look at the inside of his glasses.
Who?
Oh.
Oh, what in the fucking ass? That's
What in the ass?
what in the ass?
The museum is closing and the lazy workers need to be collected. A vehicle with passenger seats will allow you to transport the idle loafers to the exit. Oh, it's Log's choice. Oh, cool. So I don't have to build anything. Cool, because I don't want to have creativity. Fuck you. It's not what this game's about. I do feel like I do feel like saying that you flew George Lucas's plane is that's something that you tell your friends and
Oh, yeah.
you get
He actually
blowjobs.
couldn't tell anybody
blowjobs.
until after he got fired.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to say who he flew for.
So now it's
No blowjobs now.
now he sees the guy sitting in the bar. He's just like, you know who I used to
He
fly
has
for?
a new client. I don't know who it is.
Oh yeah, and you say he's like not allowed to say.
Yeah.
Literally seconds ago.
Get in. Get in. Get in.
Quick, get
in. Fix the middle cart.
It's just upside down being dragged behind you.
What the fuck?
This is not how Human Centipede did it.
They did it correctly.
That's the way
can't
it
you?
should be.
God, that movie is fucked up.
Have you seen the other ones?
Yeah, I have seen the second one and the first one, but
I
nothing.
didn't even know there was more than those two.
I do know that the second one had like the guy who jerks off with sandpaper.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because didn't he like the story in that one was like he watched.
Yeah, he was like a fanatic and wanted to do it with like 12 people.
Yeah, that's
Which
right.
He was like successful, sort of. And then he had like a pregnant woman, and
Yeah, that's 12. That's 2.
at the end of the movie, this is, first of all, spoilers and super gross.
Spoilers, also an SFL.
Yeah, as she escaped, got in a car, and as she was escaping, she gave birth, and then slammed on the gas to leave and smashed the baby's skull.
Huh. So they're definitely going for some shock horror at that.
Yeah,
huh?
it was pretty nasty.
I thought she was gonna, give birth to a human centipede baby.
The third one is
Like 50 arms.
a prison warden wants to recreate it, and the guy who did the human centipede in the second one is like the assistant to the prison warden.
It's nice of him. Keep the dream alive.
Yeah, and I think he did it with like close to 100 people or something.
Ooh, that's quite a train.
I merely only skimmed through the movie.
Yeah, I doubt it was worth watching.
Yeah, saying like the shock horror at a certain point wears off to where you're just like, we're so fucking used to and accustomed to that shit at this
you're
point.
desensitized.
Yeah. That motherfucker jump out.
Jump out! You whipped his cart into a wall. I'm shocked he isn't dead. Hey, get back in here after you flip his fucking seat upside down driving down a hill.
All right, we can just barely make this time to get the jiggy, hopefully.
Those other movies. We got the Serbian film, that's the other one.
That one is also like, it's merely good for like, just skim through it. Which is what I did. I mean, you get to see newborn porn.
I mean, at that point, you've pretty much topped out.
You've peaked in life. The guy in the movie's just like, yeah, it's the new craze. Newborn porn. This is where the money's at.
Really? I doubt there's a huge market for it.
And the fucking mom that just gave birth is like fingering herself to orgasm while the doctor fucks the baby to death. To death! Like the baby literally dies. The baby is dead.
Yeah.
Sounds like a wholesome movie. What else was there? Cannibal Holocaust. There was that Salo movie I've never watched, but I have.
Is Cannibal Holocaust the one where it's like the camera crew, like journalists or something, that went into like the jungle or whatever?
As well as I can recall, I know the director was brought up on criminal charges.
Oh yeah, because there was like that girl that was like impaled on a spike or something.
It was too realistic for them to not question it. He had to prove that it was faked. God, there's a copper. They've been looking for you after you crashed into 14 of their cars.
What are you talking about?
You're running civilians over next to them. Well, I think you went that way.
You can't plead denial while at the same time of pleading denial, you were committing manslaughter.
Why not? This is a different charge. It's Bottles threatening to beat us up, because we will kick Bottles' ass. He doesn't stand a chance.
We'll fucking murder you.
Seriously, he would get so fucked up. He'd be bleeding in the gutter. Half paralyzed. Multiple fractures.
It ain't that over
Contusions,
there, is
concussions.
it? No, that's closed still. Okay. Fuck!
Nope. Just backed right into him. Right into him. That little bastard. That character's not even in this game. Why are you quoting him?
Hitler?
Or is he in this game somewhere?
Hitler?
No, not Hitler. The fucking the dude, the drill sergeant guy.
I
didn't hear Hitler in there.
I was just doing Hitler.
Gotcha.
Oh, Hitler.
See, it's the same voice you use when you're doing Bill Clinton saying Hillary.
Yeah.
So.
Hillary.
Unless Clinton sat around
Hitler.
talking about Hitler a lot. I'm aware of
Hitler.
that.
You're a pretty cool dude, Hitler.
I think that's how he words it. Pretty cool dude.
You're a pretty cool dude, Hitler.
Hitler. This fucking Bill Clinton sitting with Adolf Hitler. Pretty cool dude, Hitler.
He's like on the phone with Hitler while he's getting a blowjob. Oh, Hillary. Hitler.
What up, Wumba?
Cyberpunk Wumba.
Cyber Wumb.
Okay, it's
Wumba
a Grand
Punk.
Prix, so we got a race here. Land-based race that requires speed and agility. It's Log's Choice. You're gonna, motherfucker, you're gonna make me race with
They're all
Log's
the
Choice?
same thing.
They're gonna be faster. Oh,
I'd
never mind,
say
we're all
they're
just
about
the same speed.
Well, and they're not all the same item, though. Or, vehicle. That one's much skinnier than yours. Ha ha ha! Get fucked! You've just ruined yourself, Eric. You ruined it for yourself.
That guy fucked me. That fucked me. That fucked me.
I think
Man.
it's just you doing the fucking. You're fucking yourself at this point.
Everything is just fucking me.
Everything is wrong, and none of it's my fault.
Oh, Skittles, you were talking about earlier about females using sexual objects that are not correct.
Right.
What are some other objects that should not be used?
Anything wooden.
Ooh.
Oh lord, yeah.
A splinter in the cooter?
At one point, you know there were just wooden dildos were the only option.
Oh, back in the 1800s?
I feel like though vegetables is a better option.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard that if you're gonna go down the vegetable route, you should put a condom over it
Yeah.
Makes sense.
for sanitation purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a pickle in your
And
vagina.
you don't want
Why
a
would you
cucumber
use
getting you pregnant.
Like, yeah, pickle.
I don't know.
You don't want a
Pickle, add
cucumber
one at
getting you
random.
pregnant. You
Right.
might give birth to some pickles.
See, in the middle of telling your lame-ass joke, you lost the lead. That's what you get.
You're so unfunny. You managed to it made you worse at the game. This fat fucking pig. Gotta get out of my.
Remember the
fucking way.
lovely strap-on weapon created in 7?
In what?
The movie 7? You don't remember that part? It was.
I've never watched 7.
Ah, you should. It was
You
the,
should watch
It was
it.
the sin for lust.
Oh.
It was just it was a blade dildo. He made the guy fucker.
Oh, yeah, don't do that either.
Don't put a knife in your vagina.
Okay.
I have seen. Oh,
I'm
you all right?
just.
Stop.
I'm just fucked. Like that's it.
Well, you're just gonna have to restart.
That's oh my god, when shit like that happens, that's such fucking bogus. Why isn't there a flip button for that? There's a flip button when you're any other
Yeah, I'm
fucking
very
orientation.
surprised you didn't have the immediate option to flip that.
You know what I've always thought is a little unfair? And maybe this is gonna make me sound sexist.
Hear
But
it.
the availability of sexual objects for females versus men.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
like with females it's like you can use the fucking handle. Why does their card have fucking super glue on it?
Awesome.
What? Okay, so like with like a female, like as long as like obviously you're clean about it and you're not shoving stupid things in your fucking pussy, like like
Shoving stupid things in there.
yeah, like
He's shoving them in.
you can't shove a fucking unclean carrot in your cooter because like you're gonna get
Yeah, you're gonna get some
You're gonna
sort of
eat carrot
infection.
cooter.
yeah carrot cooter, carrot cooter. Let the carrot get the juices flowing. You know, the vitamin A in your fucking vitamin V.
Oh my god.
You vitamin B.
Why are their cards super glued?
Got fucked.
Fuck you, Mumbo.
Momo's in trouble,
Fucking
man.
cunt. Bit of a cunt, really. Fuck off. Like, you get, like, a fucking hairbrush handle.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that either.
Well, I mean,
Plastic is porous.
oh, that is true, yeah.
And also, if you're buying jelly toys, don't.
If you're doing it, just stop doing it and kill
Stop,
yourself.
because they're really bad for you. You have to be really careful with
Wait,
what you're
what do you
buying.
mean jelly toys?
So, like, if you buy a dildo that's, like, kind of jelly and, like, bendy, that shit is
Oh.
porous and holds on to
Bacteria.
bacteria. So you really shouldn't buy them. I suppose you could if you were cleaning them, but I would just avoid it.
What would you suggest? Like a stainless steel?
You could do stainless steel. Glass is supposed to be good.
Makes sense.
Certain silicones, I believe, are okay.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, there's still, while, like, yeah, like, a hairbrush might not be the safest thing, like,
Right.
but, like, if every once in a while you're just like,
I need something.
yeah, like, fucking
Pass me that telephone.
wash it with some soap and hot water.
Right.
And you got a clean hairbrush handle to
Right.
fuck your fucking
Holes.
pussy portal with. Or your asshole. But, with guys, with the availability of, like, and I'm talking, like, you need, you like, you're in the moment and you need to, like, MacGyver yourself some fucking sex toy.
I'll tell you how to MacGyver yourself a sex toy, Eric.
And, but, like, the options are a little more limited with men.
Yeah.
And,
I
and
can see
don't
that.
say coconut, pissy.
No, I was being serious. So you
okay,
did take
what's-
a plastic cup, like a solo cup, right? And then take
I already know where you're going with
2
this.
sponges
It's already so much more work, though.
and a latex glove and make like a latex glove sandwich and just shove it in there and then pull the sides of the glove around the side.
That's
Boom.
still, that's just like, that's so
lot
much,
of work.
that's so much effort.
Yeah, but when you make
You
it
just-
once,
you
you
just
got
wanna
just
beat
gotta trade
off,
out
but,
the
like-
gotta trade out the fucking glove every so often.
But like then
so
it's just
often,
like
yeah. Preferably
once every 3 or
time.
4 uses.
Oh god.
then you got to worry about like, oh, I have like, I can't ever let anyone find this cup and sponges.
How am I
because,
gonna
like, how am I
explain
gonna
this?
explain this? And I can't just put this sponge back into like dishwashing circulation because it's I fucked this sponge.
I've heard peaches.
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 See, that's still just like
But like
Drill a
then you
hole
have to
for
like
it?
really pretty much. Just like make a hole, pull the core out, and then like
That's also more work.
well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but
gonna
also
take a
like you're
fucking
gonna be
drill
so
out.
sticky afterwards. So you're gonna
Yeah,
have to
so, like-
shower. So that's like again more work than you really need to do.
yeah, it's just so much more work. Like, and obviously like you can buy a flesh toy. or what's it called? Fleshlight.
Yeah. They
but
have
like-
like asses that you can buy.
Oh yeah, we sold them at Amazon when I worked there.
Oh,
like
really?
yeah, we would get cases with just like a full-on fucking fake ass. Like it was actually really funny when we would get fleshlights and like there was one time where like the box was damaged and it was kind of open and I was like, well, I'm gonna mark this as a damaged item because like I don't feel right
Sending
like
this.
just sending this out because like it has been exposed to like
Something.
someone could have touched this.
And it's going.
So
Yeah.
So like once you know an item is going to be damaged out, like there's a certain department we sent stuff to where like it literally just gets destroyed. They throw it in like this contraption that just destroys things. I've been told sometimes they burn things, sometimes they compact it.
Shreds it at the molecular level.
Yes, and but yeah, so I think I convinced like 20 different people to finger that thing. I was like, you guys got to fucking finger this fleshlight. It's so
Everyone's doing it.
just
How
fucking.
flexible is like the flesh?
Well, the some of them it's like it's an actual hard plastic exterior, but
Right.
then the flesh inside, it's
Right.
like. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, other than the temperature and like obviously it wasn't. You'd have to supply your own lube.
Yeah.
It felt pretty legitimate. I was like, this is I mean, like the feeling and like the give that it has is pretty accurate. Pissy, are you edging towards ending this episode?
Are you
Edging.
edging?
We're like 3 minutes over, but this is riveting conversation.
Okay. So yeah, I even convinced like a few managers to fucking finger this thing because what it was
Immediately hit them with a sexual harassment HR suit.
what it was it was a fleshlight, but it had like a face of like a tiny anime girl on the outside of
As
it.
it should.
Yeah.
That like she looked like she was like 8 years old.
Oh yeah.
Naturally.
But like it's like legal because it's anime. But it was just
Yeah,
so
the
fucking
Lolita
funny.
shit.
Yeah, which I actually just recently heard that it actually is illegal to draw that. If someone can prove that drawn character is underage, you will be treated with the same level of like criminal prosecuting.
We have a guy that used
As-
to come into the salon that went to jail for having child porn, and he would come into the salon.
Oh my
And
God.
ask one of the girls about like her son.
Ah,
And she knew, so she would just be like, I'm not comfortable talking about my son.
Oh, so
But it's like-
so like he had already been
Yeah.
arrested.
Yeah.
So
He already like served his time.
oh, so wait, how did she know about it?
I can't remember, but we ended up looking it up because I wanted to be sure, and it's true.
Oh, that's
It was,
See, that's
yeah, and it's a
pretty fucked.
family place.
Oh,
like, you should
God.
not be allowed to come in. Not that, like, I don't think you can be rehabilitated, but, like, you had child porn. And you have kids and shit. Like, that's some fucked up shit.
like, why do you have to ask about other people's kids? That's
Right.
just
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
all
Just be
much.
respectful. Like,
Yeah,
Keep it to yourself.
you know, even if you've been, like, rehabilitated, just, like, don't.
just fuck off and die. Anyways, I guess we can end the episode and start this mission on the next episode.
Alrighty then.
Man, this episode went places.
Yeah, it sure did. A lot of
All right.
sex. A lot of sex stuff.
Yep. Bye, guys.